everyone, my name is Amber.
I'm Charisse.
And we're back with another reaction video. We're going to be doing Nightwish today. Cadence of Her Last Breath, live in Sydney. Apparently this one's from 2008. So this is going to be with Annette. So, I've not seen many people react to this one. It's a pretty good song. Not top tier, but it's still a really enjoyable, good song. I'm sure you'll enjoy it.
I'm just looking forward to hearing it.
We haven't reacted to much Annette. This will be...
This is only the second...
Yeah, the second one, I think.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's get right into it. Oops. It would help if I unmute it from checking the video before. Okay. Had to make sure it was good quality. So what do you think so far? It's a very short song, but...
I mean, I really like the beginning. That intro is really...
It's a little different than the album version, and she sounds really quiet.
Yeah, I will say, for her being mic'd, she doesn't... I don't know.
Maybe how it was recorded.
I mean, I like her voice, though. Like, it fits this song. It's just hard to understand her.
Yeah, I didn't realize how short the song was, actually. Being almost halfway through already.
Yeah, I mean, I never heard it, so...
I thought I remember it being longer. Whatever. Let's continue. Oof. I think I read in the comments that she's got a sore throat here.
Yeah, I was going to say that. I honestly don't think she should have been at that. I don't know, because doing that to your voice, you can actually wreck your voice.
Oof.
Like...
I mean, I understand there's a thing like the show must go on, but like...
I don't know. Like
she should have been soothing her voice all day before.
Yeah, like
I don't know what she was doing before, but...
I would say like vocal rest the whole day, or like 2 days before. Like... Because that squeaking is...
Maybe she woke up like that, though.
Yeah, that's true. We don't know, like, when she got sick.
But I would have definitely not said a word the whole day.
I would like to hear... I'll have to hear the version of just the... I guess the album version.
Yeah, after this, we won't record the... Maybe we will record it.
Yeah, because I want to hear, like, when she's well, because this is sadly not going to be her best. Like,
yeah, so... We'll do a double upload for this one. We'll put them out the same day and just be 2 separate videos. That way we could get the next video set up for you guys. So let's finish this one and then we'll go on to the album one and record that for you guys, okay? So let's finish this. Okay. Oop. So, that was that. Maybe I also think that she might have felt good going on, but this might be later in this set.
That could be too. Like, we don't know like what this concert, what the
set list was. Yeah,
the playlist was like. So
I mean,
who knows? She could have been really tired at being sick like that and going on like. I mean, I give her a lot of credit for trying.
Yeah, I'll give her credit. She still sounded overall. She still sounded good. There was just a few notes that was like she couldn't hit. Because she was sick. Yeah,
and then you could hear the vocal strain a bit. Like, she was trying to hit the note, but we knew that the sickness is causing
She probably should have... Could she have, like, tried to hit, like, the same note but lower?
Yeah, I personally would have said they should have taken... If she should have talked to them before if she felt sick and maybe taken it down. Because that's what it sounded like. It sounded like she was trying to hit the note, but she couldn't. And then that's where you get that squeaky sound because it's her throat, because she's sick. And when you're trying to hit a high note being sick, that's what can mess you up because you can't, like, when you're sick, you're, with sore throat, like, you got all that nasty stuff in your throat and all that, like, and you can hear, well, you can't really hear it as much, but, like, you can hear that it's definitely strained. Like, if I were her, I probably would have taken it down a bit, because then maybe she wouldn't have had that squeakiness.
Yeah, maybe.
That raspiness. But again, I mean, we don't know, like, how bad off she was feeling, so...
Oh, and apparently, I changed my mind. We're just going to do one long video for you guys, and I just loaded up the next video, the lyric version of the album, the version, so, and I guess they cut the song short, maybe... Because this one shows it at 4 minutes.
Oh.
The other one was like only like 2.
Oh, is that like...
How long was that other one?
250 something? Or 3 something? No, 256.
Yeah, so they like cut it in half. Maybe that's why they cut it short for her. Because she was sick.
Possibly,
Instead of doing the whole song, they just kind of...
Yeah, I mean, I will say though, for having a sore throat, like, she did sound pretty good, like... I was actually surprised that she was I didn't know that she was sick before this.
Yeah, not until I looked at the comments just before we actually started recording did I know that she was sick. A good thing we read that, because otherwise I'd have been like, oof. Like, even more so, like, I'd have been like, that... Because I've seen her in concert, and she didn't sound that bad.
Yeah, I would say, like, that I don't know her that well, but I haven't heard her do that raspiness
She's always had a little kind of a rasp, but that was bad. Like, those notes, So, anyways, let's get on to the studio version. So that way she could hear Annette in the song how Tulmas originally wanted it to be. So, let's get that one going. So what are you thinking so far of this version?
Well, obviously it's a lot better. But yeah, you can definitely, like, this song is an Annette. Like, it fits her a lot. Like,
it does. That might be why they've not really done it since then. I mean, there's a couple of songs that they will never play in concert again. One that we will listen to later, that I don't think they've done since this tour for this album is Master Passion Greed, which I like, but it's another one of those songs Thomas wrote when he was not in a good place. Like Poet. So.
Yeah, I mean, that would make sense if they don't want to.
I mean, this whole album was when he was not in a good headspace, so. Because, you know, he had just fired Tade, and so he was in a bad place. So, let's continue. We still have about half the song. So, I guess this is where I feel like the concert ended.
Well, there might be a little, I can't.
Yeah, a little bit longer.
A little bit longer.
But, yeah, so let's finish. I think that's why they cut it off.
Yeah, I could see, because that is high if you're sick, like.
That I think you were about ready to say the same thing.
Yeah, like, that, I could see why they cut it, because that wouldn't sound
She struggled with what she did.
Yeah, like, at that.
I'll give her plenty of credit, though. She made the best of a bad situation. She was up there. She looked like she was having fun, doing her absolute best.
Yeah.
But.
I like, maybe if they would have taken it down a tad. But anyway, it doesn't matter. I mean, she was good, you know, and I see why they cut it, because...
Yeah, that would have been hard on her.
That would just be all vocal strain, which isn't going to sound good. Anytime you strain your voice, it's going to sound really not...
Okay, we don't have a whole lot left, so let's actually finish it. Okay, so that was the actual album version. That's what I remember, or more so, at least. I mean, it's been a while since I've heard the song, but...
Yeah, I mean, that definitely... I really like Annette's voice. That one made it really... She has really angelic voice. I mean,
she's got a great voice. I just didn't feel like she was perfect for Nightwish. She brought something to Nightwish that was needed. So did Tade. But neither of them were like that, just an absolute perfect fit.
But I think also the contemporary sound kind of brings in, like, people that are into, like, more pop songs.
Yeah, like I said, I've said in previous videos, Bye Bye Beautiful, which I think we'll probably get to fairly soon, was the song that got me into them. I had first heard Nemo, which we will get to, too, but that was with Tade, and that was way more operatic. So coming from, you know, traditional... rock and metal on the radio to Nightwish, Nemo, it's a bit of a shock. So
Yeah, especially if you're not like into classical, like obviously. But like I will say, and that was needed in the sense that it probably brought some people who aren't like that are more into the pop type of music, and so I could see like she definitely was an asset to the band.
And honestly, I don't know if I would have been into Nightwish if it wasn't for Annette. Because had she not been part of the band, and let's say Floor just jumped in, I don't know, maybe. It just happened to be like, the band had to put out this album, even though some people might not think it's their best album, in order for me to get into them. Because if it wasn't for Bye Bye Beautiful, I might never have gotten into them.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. This definitely probably brought in a new genre of fans to the more metal, like, because it has its metal feeling, you know, but it's also got that contemporary, that prettier sound too, so it can please both kinds of people,
Yeah.
like, and that's what I really liked about this song, because, I mean, like I've said before, everybody in that band is so talented.
I mean, they couldn't get into Nightwish if they didn't have talent at this point. Like, Thomas, I think Thomas only hires the best. So, I believe there's a demo version of this, just like we did for Amaranth, with Marco singing. So, we'll probably cover that one soon, too.
I want to hear that. That sounds good.
So, what do you rate the song?
Well, I'm going to give this version, I think I'm going to give it an 8. Because it was really good, but it didn't, like, after coming from all that other stuff, I guess that might be my thing. Like, after coming from something like that, it's hard to, like, go back to the more...
Yeah, after you've heard, like Greatest Show on Earth, coming back down to, something like Cadence of Her Last Breath is a little hard, because it's a little more formulaic.
Yeah, it's hard, because it's like, it takes talent to do both, and who knows, my rating may change higher, but for now, I'll say an 8 for this version, and like a 7 for the other, mainly because that was a little rough, yes.
Yeah, it was.
But the fact that she continued to go on as far as she did, I just... it was still it wasn't as bad, but
there were a couple cringy moments.
There was a little bit of rough moments, that I was like, oh, you probably should have taken it down a little bit. But overall, it was not so bad for somebody who was sick. So
yeah, I'm gonna have to give it. I'm gonna give a first time thing here like a 7.9, because it's enjoyable. And that's got a nice voice. It's just not one of my absolute favorite. It's not up there for me. It's not quite an 8. I can't explain why. It's
this version?
Well, in general.
Oh, you're not doing 2?
No. I mean, I'll give her plenty of credit for the live version. Like, she did her best. Like, she really did. I'll give her plenty of credit for that. She deserves it. And I hope she, took care of her voice after the, the concert. So, yeah. In the description will be information about Crewwish, which I'm sure everyone by this point knows about. Don't forget, September 18th, we got ours. And as soon as the CD comes in the mail, we'll be reviewing it for you guys. So, until then, until next time, bye.
Bye.